Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Jak II. When we last left off, we protected the underground from some blast bots, and we escorted 3 of Crew's demolition team to Mar's statue down in the sewers, where they recovered the Heart of Mar gem. A few guesses as to why Crew wanted that, but I pointed out something interesting in the Heart of Mar gem. Anyway, I've just been standing here watching the animations of Jak and Daxter, and basically looking at these animations, they're basically showcasing that Jak and Daxter are indeed still friends. Like, their relationship hasn't really changed at all since Daxter became an Ottsel, and it really hasn't changed in the 2 years that Jak was imprisoned and basically tortured with various experiments, because if you stand waiting around long enough, you'll notice that Daxter basically starts teasing Jak, trying to get him to smile, trying to get him to laugh. There was one amusing bit where Daxter basically gets to a staring contest with Jak, where they're both scowling at each other, but then Daxter makes a funny face, and it causes Jak to giggle. These are just cute animations that I've never really noticed before, and it just kind of makes the game feel more, I think, fleshed out, so to speak. Then there's the other one where Daxter basically kind of like grabs the top of Jak's face, trying to basically cover his eyes. Jak grabs him, pulls him off of his face, and then Daxter just basically kind of weasel scurries all over Jak's body. Anyway, this was just something nice that I basically wanted to point out. I really wish that basically at some point they did any of the animations that I'm describing during this, but, well. Anyway, so I'm here in... Oh, controller fell asleep. I am here in the... Holy crap, I could zoom in the entire time, but the problem is my controller was asleep. I'm here in the shooting gallery, the gun course, and basically because I have 110 the precursor orbs collected. I had 105. Since more than 105, now that I've got the Peacemaker, I've unlocked the Peacemaker gun course. So, I figure we might as well go in and try that real quick. Alright, I think that this is one of the animations that I'm talking about. Like, look, you see Jak's kind of scowling and Daxter is noticing. What? Just the way that they kind of tease each other like that. You could definitely get the sense that these two are good buddies. And I think that it works because Daxter, he basically has always been a kidster, he's a jokester, he jokes around with Jak. Jak has now become this serious, dark, addled individual, and I think that Daxter kind of like has to knock him down a peg every once in a while to remind him of who he used to be. Right, let's get the gun course going. Oops. Really shouldn't have picked those up. Well, I got the bronze.
achieve the silver record.
I got the silver. That is nothing to sneeze at, especially not for a first attempt. But I see that you could actually use your other guns in this one, so I'm thinking that, like, the way to succeed in that one is to basically get, like, to basically use a combination of the Peacemaker and your other weapons. And as you can see, the Peacemaker only has 10 shots. And this is with the ammo capacity increase, so...
This is a no-hover zone!
So without that increase, it would literally only be at 1 shot each. Wait, at 5 shots. So the Peacemaker is powerful, but damn, it is not ammo efficient. Get back here. Want to commandeer your ship. Alright. Let's head on up. Let's head on to Kira in the stadium. So you remember basically how I said back in the Tomb of Mar that there was only one section of the game that we actually play as Daxter, but then I corrected myself and says, well, there's technically something else we do as Daxter at some point in the game, but it's not a platforming section. It's not your traditional, like, platform through the environment. It's more like a mini-game. Well, there is another mini-game where we do that now that I think about it. Fuck! So I guess that's 3 times where we exclusively play as Daxter. But, my point is, we're about to go do one of them right now. Dang it. Now the fuzz is on me. Unbelievable. You basically launch one guard into the river, and suddenly they basically gotta run you down and shoot you to get their own back. Honestly, these guys have such inferiority complexes. You know why I wear this badge? Came with a shirt. Out of my way, roadkill. Yep, Class 2 race. Kira. Errol.
Well, if it isn't the dark eco-freak.
Where's Kira?
Don't worry, I'm keeping a close eye on her. You're the talk of the town, Jak. You give the people hope. How pathetic.
Hey everybody, Linkzilla here. Sorry to interrupt, but the last thing that you guys saw was the cutscene where Jak was in the garage and Errol, of all people, was there, and he started taunting Jak. The thing about it is that in addition to pausing the cutscene so that I could do my color commentary on it, I actually paused the recording as well. I guess because I'm stupid like that. So basically, not only did the rest of the cutscene not get recorded with my off-the-cuff commentary, but also the fact that the first half of the Daxter race was also not recorded. So basically, none of it was recorded, and, well, I feel like a complete jackass. However, there is a way that we can still see that cutscene. All we have to do is go down to Secrets, Scene Player, Act 2. Wait, no, Act 3. We are definitely in Act 3 now. I guess it's a good thing that I basically did all this on a memory card that had some completed save files after all. Let's see. Torn admits his treachery. The Time Twins. Sig bears his soul. It's a trap. Statue busting. Jak walks out. Daxter's big win. So this is Daxter walks out. Wait, Jak walks out.
Well, if it isn't the dark eco-freak.
Where's Kira?
Don't worry. I'm keeping a close eye on her. You're the talk of the town, Jak. You give the people hope. How pathetic. I would have enjoyed killing you in prison. But now, it'll be so much more fun to take you on the track, in front of the entire city. I can hear the roar of the crowd now, as everyone sees their hope die.
You know, I actually have an interesting fan theory about Errol that I actually came up with just before the weekend. I think that I might actually make a video on it, but the problem is I don't know when to submit that video because I don't know if people in my audience actually know about Jak 3 or not, so I wouldn't want to basically have any spoilers in regards to Errol because he is going to have a role to play in Jak 3. Spoilers, sorry. But the point is that if I basically decide to do this, then that video probably won't get published until sometime next year, because I'm not going to be playing Jak 3 until November. Like, I'm talking about November 2024, because I've been celebrating these games as they've been released for their 20th anniversaries. So, anyways.
It's good to have you back, Daddy.
Yes, it's nice to be free again.
Okay, for the one thing, I could actually understand why Errol, the leader of the Crimson Guard, is just allowing Jak, a wanted fugitive working with the Underground, to roam free in this scenario. The fact that he wants to beat Jak. Errol is letting Jak basically move about through the city because he wants to defeat Jak on his own terms and humiliate him, prove that he's superior to him before he either kills him or brings him in. However, while that makes sense, why the heck is Errol completely fine with Samos basically walking around? This version of Samos was in prison for the last 2 years, and as far as Errol and the Baron should be concerned, Samos is the Shadow, the leader of the underground resistance. Why the heck isn't Errol arresting him right now? I mean, unless they don't know that Samos is the Shadow. I mean, maybe they didn't have a chance to get around to interrogating him yet.
You know, Kira loves a winner. Someday she'll be my mechanic.
Oh, that explains it. Errol, you're thinking with your dick.
Stay away from her.
Mine.
Errol's the best racer I've ever seen.
Kira, did you really have to give him props like that? I mean, you do know what Errol is all about, right? Just because he's a good racer doesn't mean he's not an asshole.
He's not what you think.
And you're a good judge of character? Ha! Look at you. People say you get angry and change. Besides, the Jak I knew wouldn't be working for a guy like Crew.
Okay, Kira, you currently work for Crew. You are currently the manager of Crew's race team. You've won a lot of racing trophies because you're on Crew's race team. You work for Crew, Kira. I'm pretty sure that your entire relationship with that scumbag Crew is literally just a means to an end. Am I right? Literally, that's the same thing with Jak. He's only basically working with Crew in order to get what he wants. Plus, the Underground sent him to basically pump Crew for information. That's basically why he's working with Crew. He's doing it for the Underground in order to get intel on what Crew is doing. And spoiler alert, Crew is not only working with the Baron, he's actually working with the Metalheads too. But perhaps I've said too much. The point is that this comes off as a really snide remark from Kira, and I can only imagine that the only reason that this entire interaction happened was because of the fact that in the last cutscene, Ashlyn had a casual moment with Jak that might make it seem like she was flirting with him, and Kira is of course mad about that. So they had to have this scene in order to further drive a wedge between Jak and Kira. The problem that I have with it is that this is honestly conversations that should have happened a while ago, because Kira actually does have a point about Jak. Not the point about him working with crew, because the old Jak wouldn't do it. The fact that Jak actually has changed. That's ultimately the problem that this game doesn't really explore. The fact that everything that Jak has been through has fundamentally altered his personality. He might still be the same guy underneath, but the outward exterior shows that he is definitely not the same man. And, quite frankly, at this point, with no one able to actually relate to what Jak has been through, he's kind of in the right to be upset with other people. He's not the same person that they used to know. And, well, quite frankly, I think he's still trying to figure out who he is now. Especially considering that this dark eco stuff that the Baron did to him could potentially kill him.
I need Crew's connections to fight the Baron. Without my... You know what? Do it your way, and I'll do it mine. Just don't come crying to me when the walls fall down.
Jak, buddy? Where you going there, pal? Jak? Jak?
Attention all drivers. The Class 2 races will begin
So
soon.
Jak just walked out right when the Class 2 race was about to begin. Perfect timing, Kira. Great time to suddenly take the moral high ground just because he called you out on a psychopath like Errol.
Now what are we gonna do?
You'll have to drive for the team, Daxter. We need this win to qualify for the final championship.
Kira, don't you think that there might be a problem with Daxter's size? I mean, he probably can't reach the controls. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the zoomers probably act like motorcycles, and the accelerators and the brakes are mostly in the handles. But even still, at the rate of speed, I'm basically surprised Daxter has enough finger strength to actually be able to hold on. Seriously, that's probably like the most impressive thing about this series, that basically throughout all the races that Jak partakes in, Daxter is able to hang on for dear life.
How hard can it be? Just hold on tight and point the thingy where I want it to go, right? And then there's the other thingy that makes it go fast. Fast is good. I can do this. I'm ready to race.
Well, we're about to race as Daxter. So, anyway, that was, that was the cutscene that I basically skipped over. After that, the Class 2 race began. We basically race as Daxter, and I'm pretty sure that you guys can infer the rest of what happens from watching my race footage. My crappy race footage. Racing in this game sucks and I hate it. Jak X all the way. How long has this been paused? Seriously, like, how long was this recording paused for? I'm seeing 9 minutes. Did all my commentary basically get... Seriously, like, I have no idea how much of the commentary basically was paused over. I mean, was it basically like during the race, or was it back during the cutscenes? Because I don't remember pausing the recording.
Yeah, that's right. I'm back.
the heck did the...
Moving or lose it, buddy. This is my track, Grandma.
Dang it. It had a delayed reaction on that one.
Eat my dust, buddy. Yeah, that's right. I'm mad.
Dang it! Hang on, Dax. Get out of my way.
Oh boy! Move it or lose it, buddy.
Okay, I think I've got a considerable lead on them. So long as I can avoid making stupid mistakes like that. I like that it shows that they went the extra mile with basically modeling Daxter's character as the racer on this zoomer. And the fact that you can clearly see that Daxter is too short for the controls, and basically like when you get airtime, Daxter basically flies out of his seat. I really hope that I'm not going to have to record shit for this again.
Hey, watch it! Whoa! Yeah, that's right. I'm
Hey Speedy, guess what? I'm still hungry. Dang it! One of them's catching up. Damn it! Okay, here I am at the last lap again. The problem is, not only do I not have a commanding lead, my zoomer is actually pretty busted up, which means it's going slower than it's supposed to, which basically means the only chance I have of winning this race is to hit every single turbo that I get. So... Damn it! Couldn't even make that damn jump. Here we go again. I'm in a much better position now. Got the commanding lead. I have got my zoomer basically still at full health. Let's see if I can pull this off. Nope. Last chance, I'm saying it. Man, I have got such a commanding lead on them. Something incredibly stupid would have to happen to stop me now. Wow, I was doing really good on that. 29, 27, 27, 29, 29. Honestly, I think that basically, like, I might have actually, if I basically had gotten over that line a second sooner, I might have actually beaten the silver rank. But then, I don't know what the ranks are for the Class 2 race.
Now there's a handsome winner.
You did it, Daxter. You helped us qualify for the big race.
Did you ever doubt? I backseat drive for Jak all the time. Hey, when do I get the winner's big kiss?
Maybe later, if you're a good boy.
Aw.
Hey there. We showed those Class 2 losers a thing or two, huh?
I saw. You drifted a little high in the turns a few times, but you hung in there. I'm proud of you, Dax.
Really?
Yeah, you did great.
No, we did great. Right, partner?
It looks like they're still upset with each other. But still, that was a nice moment between Jak and Daxter. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to grab myself a quick snack. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. That was refreshing. Now, let's get on back down to the harbor so that we can talk to crew.
This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
But before we do, we might as well check out a little bit of the city. As we can see, we're heading into the Class 1 race, and it looks like we're going to face off against the current champion, Errol. In fact, I'm actually wondering if this next cutscene that I'm about to walk into with crew is going to involve Errol or not. You know, basically being in this part of the city, I've never really taken the opportunity to really look at these billboards.
Please advise. Suspect's description. Roger. Continue our sweep.
Still find it kind of funny. Even though they're made by completely different studios, these games are intrinsically linked. Even so much so that, can't believe that I remember this, back when the Ratchet and Clank movie came out, which is basically based on the remake of the Ratchet and Clank 1 game, back when that game came out, when Ratchet and Clank are first getting to know each other, Clank tries to identify Ratchet's species in his databanks by comparing it to other species across the galaxy, and one of the species he compares it to is Otzel, and the picture that he uses to basically compare it is a picture of Daxter. It's one of the things that I kind of like. Just kind of give it a shout out. Speaking of such things, I have long since been given up hope that anything new was going to come from this franchise. I know that we live in a time where nostalgia rules everything, and I think at some point a new Sly Cooper game had been re-released. So I was thinking, like, Why Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank, but not Jak and Daxter? Why can't they get in on it? Probably because the people who made the first 2 Jak and Daxter games have left Naughty Dog, but Naughty Dog keeps talking about how supposedly they want to do more Jak and Daxter stuff. However, apparently, about a year ago, it's basically been confirmed that some guy, some Hollywood writer, is actually trying to pen a script for a Jak and Daxter movie. Now, I honestly don't know how I feel about that, because, truth be told, I have a feeling that it's going to end up exactly like the Ratchet and Clank movie. And the problem is, the Ratchet and Clank movie really wasn't that good when you get down to it. I think that the problem is, well, a lot of factors. For the one thing, with this Jak and Daxter movie potentially happening, I'm thinking that the studio that makes it will want to make it into an animated feature film. The problem is that, as fitting as that would be, I really think that Jak and Daxter would work better as live action. I honestly think that the characters are serious enough to where you could justify making live action versions of them. Maybe if you want to basically do the ears, you could basically use prosthetics and whatnot. I mean, could you imagine how badass this world would look if made in live action? And I think that CGI has progressed to the point where we can actually get something that basically looks convincing enough. So I don't think that an animated Jak and Daxter film would work, because I think that they'll probably do it that way, because I've mentioned all the cartoony elements of this game and the fact that the Ratchet and Clank movie was animated. So, but more than that, the big problem that the Ratchet and Clank movie had and the remake of the first game had was that by that point, the franchise had already been established, so they knew where the story was going. They basically decided to use the first game and the first movie to establish Dr. Nefarious ahead of time, and basically show him as a human before he gets roboticized like how he was in Up Your Arsenal. So they basically kind of like established him early on, and the problem is that he overshadowed Drek as the main villain of the movie and or the story. Drek was supposed to be the main villain of the original Ratchet and Clank game. He was dastardly, he was irredeemable, and he was just borderline evil. Like, there was no borderline about it. He was evil in its purest sense. Nothing redeemable or likable about him. But in the Ratchet and Clank movie, they made him into such a bumbler. They made him into a patsy that Nefarious was manipulating the entire time, and I really didn't care for that. I have a feeling that this is the cutscene that I'm thinking of. Is Errol somewhere in here? I just got done with a race.
Hey, back to work, Toots.
She's working, Beach Ball.
Beach Ball?
Watch it, or you'll be yet another trophy hung on these walls. Jak, I want you to throw the championship race. Just let Errol win.
You bet against us?
Jak, it's just business. You've become a symbol to those townies. They'll bet everything on a glimmer of hope. What better time to make money? What do you say, my boy?
I'd say you're gonna lose a lot of money. Because I'm going to race, and I intend to win.
Oh, you little... You're becoming more trouble than you're worth. I wouldn't get too comfy if I was you. Everyone's expendable.
In a hurry to die, boy? Well, we don't have to wait for the big race. We can do this right now. One-on-one, through the city, using accelerator rings. Hit every ring from start to finish. Miss even one ring and it's over. Kira already thinks you're a loser, and I'll prove it now, once and for all.
You're on.
Errol. That guy has basically got some serious problems. But yeah, I literally just got done with a race. Now I gotta basically do a race through the goddamn city. I hope I know what I'm doing, because I don't. And it's gonna end at the stadium. I was literally just there. And they've disabled my weapons, which means I can't shoot anything to get it out of my way. That's how easy it is to lose control of these things.
Boy, that was close.
I can still make a comeback. And I can't change levels. It's basically a street race. Damn it. At that point, if you miss a ring, you might as well just go to the next ring and start it over. Get out of my way. Damn it, Errol. Damn it. Last time, I swear. I'm not gonna basically be doing this for another hour. Too bad that didn't kill me. You know what I'm noticing? I'm not seeing any guards patrolling and getting in our way. Like, you would have figured that I would have run one over by now. I guess Errol basically told them to back off. How the heck did he outpace me? Last time. At least they're giving me a zoomer that I actually like. But yeah, that cutscene was interesting. It basically showed the first time that Jak and even Daxter are basically willing to go against Crew. Basically defy his orders. Damn! Last time! Damn! Damn! No. Come on. Come back here, Dingleberg! At least Errol can occasionally get stuck on something, giving you the chance to basically take the lead. Damn! You missed that ring too, Errol. I made sure of that. I just don't get why you get penalized, but he doesn't. Like, basically, if I let him go through the ring, shouldn't that have qualified as an instant win for me? But no. The AI, it doesn't matter. Because the only person's actions who matters is me. Thanks a lot, Fatso. Seriously, you run over one pedestrian and it throws you off your game. Hey Errol, why couldn't you have actually cleared the streets entirely? Thanks for getting the guard off of our backs during all of this, but seriously. You know what I'm genuinely surprised in? Errol is literally doing this entirely for his pride. He's not using this as an opportunity to try and lure Jak into some kind of trap. Honestly, it's the rings. The rings are the problem here. If I didn't have to worry about the rings, this race would have been all wrapped up by now. Hey, Errol, you're supposed to call off your dogs and keep them off the road. Yeah, but who am I kidding? I don't even hear music anymore. Okay, I've got a pretty good lead on him. Literally right as I fucking said it. Well, at least now the race can pick up where it technically left off. We're almost there. We made it.
Don't get too cocky, outlaw. Next time we race for keeps, and your head will be my trophy!
Blow it out your ear! You were bottle fed, weren't you?
Ooh, looks like Vin's got a mission for us at the power station. Well, let's see. We've got, it's only been about 40 minutes, so I figure that maybe we could squeeze in something in before we finish off this episode.
This is Samos. Jak, I need you to go out to the ruins in Dead Town and visit my old hut. It's now time to retrieve something I hid there long ago. Good luck, and Daxter, clean up my place while you're out there.
Huh. Dang it. I really hate that. I really hate that important scenes aren't given to us in cutscenes, because it's like, what? Because now this information is basically going to be stuck at the end of this episode instead of opening up at the beginning of next episode like it should. You people, get out of my way! I'm gonna fight my way there. I don't care how many innocent people I have to kill to get there. just so amusing for me. Maybe if I can keep all 5 of them trailing along behind me, I won't get any that'll spawn in front of me. That's right, keep trying to tase me, bros. Keep trying to tase me. I'm a dangerous, notorious outlaw, and I'm gonna kill a whole lot of innocent people unless you stop me. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on, earn your paychecks, boys. Oh, you didn't earn them fast enough. Well, that's 1 down. There goes another, and a 2. You know, I'm supposed to be the hero of this city, and I'm acting like a public menace. Well, think of it this way. I am the hero that this city needs, and the hero that it deserves. Have to ruin my fun. Man, it's almost like I got 5 of my own personal pets following me around. Jesus, how far away is the goddamn power station? You know what, boys? Take 5 for a second. Jesus, flippin' H-tap dancing Christ. I gotta go all that way on friggin' foot? I hate my life. I really do. I hate my life. I hate everything about it. There's nothing good about my life. Really nothing. Basically try to do something funny for content, then you find out that thing that you thought was amusing at first kind of loses its appeal, that you basically can't really keep it up all the friggin' way there. Okay. Ben, what's up? What's up, Decaf?
Hey there, sack of nerves. How's the stuff going? I've got good news and bad news. The good news is Core tells me we've got enough power online to keep the shield walls up. So for now, the city's safe. But I don't know how long the system can hold.
And the bad news?
We've detected a cluster of metalhead eggs growing up at the strip mine site. Now you've got to go back there and find a way to destroy those eggs before they turn into a whole new army of creatures.
I noticed the crane was lifting a large metal container. If we could jump onto the container, we could drop the crate from above.
Hi, jump, drop. Why don't I like the sound of that?
Come on, Dax. Let's go.
Do you like the sound of anything, Daxter? So, yeah. You remember the metalhead eggs that we saw in the pool of dark eco at the strip mine? You know, the ones that have literally been sitting right there since we first got here? Apparently Vin has only now just discovered that they're there. That's high up. You know, I never really commented on it before, but does anybody else think that Dark Eco looks like grape jelly? And cool, we can jetboard over it. But we can't jetboard through a saw blade. Glad that I'm here to answer these pressing questions. Got to find a way to get all the way up there. Ah, looks like they finally got back to work on construction over this area. But where the heck are the metalheads? Shouldn't there basically be, like, I don't know, some metalheads protecting these eggs? Also, how the heck did the metalhead leader actually get close enough to this area to lay those eggs? My R2 button is stuck. Man, what? There's been a severe lack of music this episode. Like, what's going on? Like, I haven't heard any real music since, like, the cutscene back at the Hip Hog. I basically lose to Errol so many times that the music basically is like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out. Damn! I do love this forward momentum, though. I mean, at this point, it's probably instinctual. I've been playing the Precursor Legacy for so long that I see a Precursor Orb, I just have to have it. Hang on. Daxter! Ooh. I'm glad we weren't on it. Uh-oh. Hang on! Time to go, boys. Now I'm certain that you might be saying, if they make a Jak and Daxter movie, they gotta include slapstick like that. How could they not? It has to be an animated movie. It has, because this game basically is a cartoon. The problem is that I honestly think that the Jak series is serious enough on its own to where you can potentially ignore the comedic elements. Because you're going to have Daxter anyway, he can provide comic relief. You don't need to go to the extremes with a slapstick. But anyways, that is all the time that we've got for this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment down in the comment section below, like it, share it with your friends. If you want to keep up to date with more Jak 2 coming at you in the future, smash the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. When we next meet again, we basically got to go out to Dead Town and collect something that old Samos has been preparing for quite some time. So, in the meantime, I will catch you guys in the next video. Yeah, I double save nowadays, especially after what happened last time. Later!